Giveaway on this YouTube channel, Big Collectibles, and we're looking at the best buys on Veve, the best Veve NFT buy for a budget that is $500. I did a video on $100. Let's go ahead and look. Look, we recently made a video about what are the most popular brands, what is it that people are searching on the Google machine, and we saw Disney was killing it. The only time Disney was not in number one place was during football season, and football as a sport was beating Disney during that time by a lot too. But football is not on the Veve app. We compared DC Comics, we compared Marvel, Star Wars, a little bit of everything, right? So Disney Golden Moments, $500 budget is just not going to get you done. It's not going to get the job done. But what can you do for $100? We saw Marvel. Marvel was solid. That's for all the IPs that are currently on the app. Marvel's second place. Star Wars did dip up at certain times of the year over Marvel by some. But let's look at Marvel for the most part. This is second place. This is a Ben Reilly Spider-Man, $133. I like it. Definitely a good buy in my opinion. That was the uncommon. And I want to go ahead and show another collectible that I think is Marvel related. So let's go ahead and see. Because again, we're on a $500 budget. And we want to look at Marvel items that are going to be in high demand when all of these collectors come through. All right. Remember this Captain America. Nobody wanted this Captain America. How much is this common going for right now? And look, you can see I own one of these. $54. And so people coming into the app, oh, I can't win a drop. Well, you can get items for practically the price of the drop. This one right here, again, it was $50 to get in. This is the uncommon is 70. Let's look at what we're looking at for the rare. The rare is going for, there's 355 of these for sale right now, $125. Let's go ahead and look at the secret rare, animated. Okay, animated, only 75. That's out of our budget, but that's $2,100. But we saw what the other items were selling for, and we know the Mighty Marvels, they're about $20 to $30, you know, somewhere in there. I mean, the ultra rare Doctor Doom is going to obviously be more. Just so you can see, there's 152 of these for sale right now. That's a $530 NFT right there. But I'm just going to go ahead and show you what I like the Ben Reilly Spider-Man. I like the Captain America. And I like, let's see here, the Spider-Man. Let's see, there's 319 of these. It's out of our price range, but let's go ahead and see. Oh, did I misclick there? Let's see what this common Spider-Man is $179. I think that this is a good buy right here for somebody who's looking to get in Veve. So I like that Spider-Man. I don't own one. I have a different one. So I'm kind of like, all right, you know what? I have a Spider-Man. So I like those two Spider-Mans. I like the Captain America. I'm going to show you one more item that I like as a collectible. With a budget of $500, you can get, you know, pretty much you can get that Spider-Man, the two Spider-Mans, the Captain America. Let me show you something else. This Back to the Future hoverboard is absolutely a nice one, $142. I think if you want to get ahead and throw this in there, that is nice, the hoverboard. But so where are we here? Hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and find it and then splice that in. I want to go ahead and show this. Now, we already reached our $500 limit with the items that we already seen, right? The hoverboard was $142. The common Spider-Man was $180. The common Captain was $55. And then the Ben Reilly Spider-Man, or The uncommon was 133. That's just about 500, just maybe a hair over. So there's your $500 budget. But now, this right here, you can see I've got one of these already. This right here, you've got to get. It's $116. This is a buy all day. They're talking about this being a vehicle that you can drive, and the utility behind it. It's ridiculous. I think right here, you've got to scoop one of these up for sure. So that being the case, if you want to swap out, this is 117, we'll call it. And this is the DeLorean. I think that this is the rare DeLorean. I'm making a note here. And so, what was it about that price? You could get rid of the Ben Reilly Spider-Man, which is 133, or the hoverboard, which was 142. I would actually get this over the hoverboard, in my opinion. Swap them out. There you go. You're still at about $500. Now, we didn't talk about anything comics, and I'm partial to comics. I'm thinking that what should be purchased is, let me go ahead and show you. When you're looking at comics and you want to swap out some of these, or if you just have a $500 budget and you want to just get comics, let's get ahead and see what we're working with under the comic book section. And we're here in the comic book section, and look, these books are fantastic books, but we have a $500 budget. That's a classic. First appearance of Green Goblin, first appearance of Loki, but first NFT, first Marvel book, first Marvel NFT book. Look, the common is going to set you back $91. The uncommon, $194. You could literally $462. You can go ahead and make your decision. Do you want to just get this one rare book? This is going to be $1,200 for that ultra rare. $34,000 for the secret rare. So do you want to get 5 of the commons, or do you want to get 2 of these and 1 common? Two of the uncommons. That's $400. Another $100 for the common. You could do that, or you can just get 1 rare. That is the route I would go. Or I would get maybe a few of those commons from Marvel Comics issue 1, and from another video I made, the Amazing Spider-Man books are also undervalued. Now, when you do the multiplier, this is a $52 book, and I really do think that this should be valued a little bit more, but that was a secret rare, so that's actually information that's not applicable for this video. But I like the pricing here for the Amazing Spider-Man, but I'm gonna throw one else at you. I think right now, if I had to choose, I would pick the Marvel Comics, and I would probably do 1 uncommon and 3 commons. That's probably what I would do. And I'm going to go ahead and show you one more thing. You already know Miles Morales. Ultimate Fallout 4, the first appearance of Miles Morales. The movie hasn't even come out yet. Come on now. The movie hasn't even come out yet. This is a $20 book. This book, when that movie comes out for the first time, he's on the big screen and in a real movie, that $20 book, it's going to see love. It's going to spike up. The people who go and want to see this movie, they're going to want to cop the comic book. It's $50 for the uncommon. For the rare, it's $123. I know how to sell one of them recently. I own, I think 2 of them now. So I think with that budget of $500, and just knowing that when this book hits the big screen, and I want to spread the love around, and I don't have a crystal ball, I'm not a financial advisor, but I know that these books are undervalued. The Ultimate Fallout 4 and the Marvel Comics. I think maybe the best strategy would be invest on 1 Ultimate Fallout 4 common at the very least. Throw it in there. Or why not get the ultra rare? I'm sorry, I take that back. Get the rare, the red cover right there. It's $120. Go get a few fill up the rest of the budget with Marvel Comics issue 1. Get maybe one uncommon, and which was gosh, 200. I think I'm already forgetting, and get some common Marvel Comics ones. So I think there we spoke about what comics under a $500 budget and what digital collectibles from Veve that I would get ahead and invest in. Again, I like Ultimate Fallout because when it hits the big screen, you already know what's going to happen. The first NFT Marvel comic was Marvel Comics issue 1. That's always going to be the very first. That's going to demand a premium. I think that's also a nice buy. And also, I think that the Amazing Spider-Man may be a little bit undervalued, but I think your best ROI would be in Ultimate Fallout 4 and in Marvel Comics issue 1. So when I would focus with $500, I would focus on those. And then again, for the digital comics, the digital collectibles, when it comes to the collectibles, non-comics, I already mentioned, the rare DeLorean drivable, that's $120. The Ben Reilly Spider-Man, the cap is barely, it's like the drop price. It's $5 more than what it was on drop day. The common regular Spider-Man, which was 180, and then the hoverboard. You have all of that is like 625. All of that. Okay, so you can take one of those out, and it'll put you at $500. And then again, as I mentioned, you can do an ultra rare. I keep saying ultra rare, a rare Ultimate Fallout 4, and then the Marvel Comics issue 1. I think that is going to be the best bang for your buck, best ROI. These are 100, give or take. So you're talking about a common here, the rare from the Ultimate Fallout 4. You could do one each. That's 200. And what does this set you back? The uncommon is 200. That's 400. So, you know what? Bump it. Why not do an uncommon, a common here, and then a few commons of a few commons of the Ultimate Fallout 4. You could do that. I mean, pick your flavor. There's several combinations, but spread it around. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is just, again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just putting it out there, what I think. And again, we saw what is in demand. What is in demand? What are people searching? And once they find out about NFTs, then come along, they're going to be looking for the items, the IPs to the brands they already enjoy, that they're already in love with. Good luck in all your collectible investments. Let them all be profitable.